Hello, Capricorn. This is Gypsy Spirit here with you. I'm here to give you your tarot reading for September 21st through the 24th. Giving you a 4-day forecast because I'm going to be out of town. Well, not out of town, but doing a lot of work. I'm tied up through Tuesday. So I won't see you again until Wednesday. So I went ahead and gave you what you need for over the next 4 days. So here we go. The World in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and then we got the Ten of Pentacles. Looks to me like Capricorn that you were really having a hard time making something work. You've worked and worked and worked at something, and the World card in reverse is telling me that it wasn't yet time for you to move forward with whatever it was you were working on. It's like the tarot is in chapters, parts, certain chapters, like the number, the ace is always means new beginnings. And then you go to 2, which is about balance. And then 3 is unity. So all the numbers signify something until you get to the number 10. And when you get to the number 10, that means the whatever chapter, part of your life that you're in, it is now ending and preparing you for a new chapter in your life. I tell you this because I feel like with the World card, and I want to say there's been something that you've really been working on for a while to bring money into your world, and it really hasn't worked for a long time. But you're working. And I'm self-employed, so I will tell you something that I've learned about this crazy self-employment world. It's like you'll be working on something here and you keep working, and it's like nothing's panning out, and you keep trying new things, and then finally you kind of give up. And not necessarily that you give up, you just kind of put it on the back burner and you go on to something else. And as you're working on something else, well, guess what? Everything that you were working on in the first place that wasn't panning out, all of a sudden now it's starting to pan out. And that's what I'm seeing with you in this reading, Capricorn. Is just something that you were working on, and it just wasn't time for things to move forward. And so that's why we see the World card. But not only do we have the World card, but we have the Emperor in reverse. So it tells me that you were like really, maybe missing out on some of that masculine energy, but there was something maybe that you were missing all along, and just you haven't been ready. It wasn't ready for you to move forward. And with the Emperor card, it tells me that you really struggled, really struggled. Been struggling a lot. I feel like this has to do with the job or with money. And like I said, you've been in this chapter for a long time, trying to get to the next chapter. But you know what? There's lessons that you've needed to learn along the way. So a lot of times when we're working on something and we can't make it work, as hard as we work on whatever it is we're working on, we seem to keep falling on our faces and nothing seems to move forward. And then all of a sudden, like I said, you go to something else and then you find that what you were working on in the first place is starting to work. But along the way of doing this, it also is preparing you to learn lessons and get experiences so that whatever you're learning through this journey of your life, through this chapter, you're going to take those lessons that you learned and move it over into the next chapter. So when you're ready, and that's what we're seeing here with the Ten of Pentacles. I'm seeing that all that hard work that you've been putting in felt like giving up. Things weren't moving. You just felt like you wanted to throw in the towel. Well, guess what? Now things are going to start working out for you. I'm looking at October that, you know, you're coming to the very end of this cycle, this chapter. It's going to be good for you, and all the things that you learned in regards to whatever it is you were trying to do, it's all preparing you for the next chapter of your life in regards to this venture. And it's going to end well in this chapter, and you're going to take the tools that you learned to move into the next chapter. You actually had to go through some of this stuff that was heartbreaking to you, but you had to do it so that you could learn what you needed to learn to take into the next chapter. So I hope this helps. I hope it makes sense to you. You know, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, then it wasn't meant for you. But if you know, you can get your own personal reading. If you're on YouTube, just go down to the box below and I'll tell you how to get to my website. If you're on any of the other platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, well, my website's right there for you. And also, if you're on YouTube and you like this video, please hit the like button. But if you want to see more of my videos, I try to put out something almost every day. Hit the subscribe button. And I will see you on Wednesday. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye-bye.